SpongeBob was starving, hunting for a midnight snack. But he completely forgot to shut the fridge. One bite of a sandwich and he was out cold. That open fridge was pumping out icy air. By morning, his pineapple home was an ice palace. Everything inside? Frozen solid. Then, a blaring alarm clock shattered the silence. And that's when a frozen SpongeBob finally remembered the fridge. He tried to warm up under the covers, but his blanket shattered into a million pieces. He couldn't stop sneezing. His body grew weaker and weaker. His eyeballs literally fell out of his head. He needed a doctor, so he called Sandy for help. But right before he could leave, Patrick showed up. Patrick heard he was going to the hospital and stopped him cold. He told SpongeBob that doctors are terrifying monsters. Terrified, SpongeBob begged Patrick to be his doctor instead. Seeing the bubbles spraying from SpongeBob's pores, Patrick had an idea. Plug up every single hole with corks. The bubbles stopped, sure, but with every sneeze, SpongeBob inflated like a balloon. After a few sneezes, thankfully, the swelling stopped. SpongeBob actually thought Patrick's cure was working, so he called Sandy and told her to forget it. But Sandy knew Patrick's treatment sounded all wrong. So Patrick moved on to the next phase of his master plan. First, he plunged his hands into freezing water, then slathered peanut butter all over SpongeBob's feet, sandwiched them with bread, and crammed on his shoes. He even ripped out a tooth by slamming a door on it. But of course, none of this was working. So Patrick just started slapping band-aids on his back. But no matter what, SpongeBob wasn't getting any better. Suddenly, Sandy burst in. She found SpongeBob literally strapped to a wooden plank. To hide from Sandy, Patrick disguised SpongeBob as his own house. But Sandy wasn't fooled for a second. One giant sneeze blew his cover completely. By now, SpongeBob was in critical condition. His breath was so foul it literally killed the coral next to him. Without a word, Sandy started rushing him to the hospital. But Patrick fought her, and a tug-of-war began. With one final heave, they launched SpongeBob into the air. They were still arguing, totally clueless as he rolled down a hill. He rolled to a stop right in front of the Krusty Krab. Now a giant, bloated mess. He couldn't hold it in anymore. He let out one monstrous sneeze. In the end, SpongeBob finally made it to the hospital, where doctors gave him a very special treatment. A giant pair of hands gave him a thorough scrubbing. He came back looking brand new, and he even got a giant lollipop for his trouble.